On this day in history, September 12th, 1940, something very cool happened in the city of Montignac, France. France. In the French city of Montignac. Four boys were out in a field playing with a dog and a ball, and the ball went into a hole, and the dog went after it. And the dog, named Robot, discovered an ancient series of caves that held uh, amazingly old and amazingly beautiful cave paintings. So we are going to draw that little dog today, Robot the French Terrier. I'm going to come about into the middle of my page here and draw two very round eyeballs. So like two circles and then like kind of a circle within a circle and give it some black there. Maybe leave just a little bit of light for a sparkle in Robot's eyes because he's very curious and a fun dog. And then I'm going to kind of make a triangle here for the nose. Like I'm literally going to make out of these two circles and the nose a triangle, but I'm also going to make a rounded triangle shape for that nose. All right, I might need to make this nose a little bit bigger. Have some nostrils here. And it should kind of look like we've got a weird floating face with no head. Robot is little white terrier. And so we're going to use some gray to create the fur around his facial features, but for the most part, we're not really going to color in today. So I'm going to come down using like quick little lines here. I'm going to come down around where Robot's chin is and up back towards those eyes. So I've made this U shape. We're not going to really do his body today, so I'm just going to bring um, these lines down for where we know Robot's body is. And then I'm going to come up in, not right on top of the eyes, but sort of to the side of the eyes and draw some adorable, floppy little triangle ears. All right, so this ear is kind of flopping over into a triangle. And this ear, I think we'll have it perching a little bit higher. But then instead of coming up into a point, it's going to fold down. Okay, so he's got one ear flopping a little floppier than the other. And then we'll connect those two ears with these quick short lines, give us that feeling of fur. Now we have to color in, let's see if I color in the nose with this black. I think it might be a little too dark. So I'm going to do black and gray. So I want to still be able to see the nostril there. And I think that works pretty well. And then I'm going to take black and create a little black spot around Robot's eye. I think this is an adorable marking for a dog. I did see an old picture of Robot and his owner, and he did have a spot over one eye. And so I thought that was pretty cute, making our little Robot a curious dog. Identifiable. Give him a couple of black spots like down here. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of black shadow like under his chin, a few extra black, just quick short lines, a few extra black hairs here and there for the outline of his body. Don't forget, he is mostly white. And so we're leaving that paper like most of the color that we have here. I am going to give him some adorable brown eyes. I mean, I just think Robot is the cutest. Also, I have been to the caves at Lascaux. They are amazing. However, today, even though for a long time, right when the caves were found, the boys were super smart and they went and told their teacher. And their teacher knew just what to do. He contacted the French government so that they could preserve the caves and make them accessible to the French people, kind of like a museum. I'm adding a little pink to the ears and a little bit of pink to the mouth. But right away they realized, uh-oh, with all these people visiting the caves, a couple whiskers here, it is going to damage this 17,000-year-old paint. So they sealed the caves back up. Only authorized people are allowed to go in there. And then they did something remarkable. Instead of making this just something people could never see, the French government hired archaeologists, architects, painters, artists to create the exact same cave-like structure and all of the same paintings. So when I went to Lascaux about 10 years ago, I saw the replica, and I believe there's now a third replica so that more and more people can have the experience of going into these caves. So thank you, Robot, for your curiosity.